Good afternoon, everyone. So let's continue the report. Next, we have Manny Villar. So Manny Villar came from Tanda. His father was a civil engineer. They had a small fish shrimp business in the Divisoria area where the dynamic Chinese traders inspired him. So Manny Villar, born on December 13, 1949, in Moriones, Tondo, Manila. His father is an engineer and a government employee. His mother is a seafood dealer and she is the one who managed their business in the Divisoria area. So Manny Villar studied and finished his business education course at the University of the Philippines, where he also later earned his master's degree. So as we all know, University of the Philippines is one of the most premier institution of higher learning in the country. So Manny Villar, he obtained his undergraduate and master's degree in business administration and accountancy in the University of the Philippines. He worked for SJV and ventured into a seafood business, but this failed and frustrated him. So he just went back to work at the Private Development Corporation of the Philippines, where he specialized in selling work bank loans. So after he graduated, nag-work siya sa SJV, or also called as the Saisip Gares Vilayo and Co. So kana siya kay usa na siya ka accounting firm. So ni-resign si Manny Villar kay gusto siya mag-seafood business. But after pila ka months or years, he failed and he frustrated sa iyahang business. That's why he went back to work at the Private Development Corporation of the Philippines, where iyang work dito is siya ang mag-selling sa mga work bank loans. So after 3 years of working PDCP, or the Private Development Corporation of the Philippines, he resigned from his job and decided to venture again into another business. So after 3 years daw niya sa pag-work sa PDCP, kay ni-resign na sad siya og balik sa iyang job and ni-back na sad siya og business. That's why he borrowed 10,000 pesos which he used to buy 2 recondition truck for his gravel and sand business. So 10,000 ra iyahang money para makabay siya og recondition truck para sa iyahang business nga gravel and sand business. So after 3 years, he learned much about construction business and building houses on 80 lots sold to him by the BF Homes. So since siya man ang deliver sa gravel and sand business sa mga construction building, naka-gain siya, naka-learn siya og naka-kuan siya lesson nga ni adapt siya sa kana nga business also. That's why he built 80 houses lots sold to him by the BF's home. He also made his first million at the age of 26 and dreamed that one day he will become the biggest home builder in the Philippines. So at the age of 26, kay nahimo na siyang milyonaryo and nagdream siya nga one day daw mahimo siyang biggest home builder in the Philippines. So he immersed himself on low-cost housing, building his C&P homes. He also put up Capital Bank to complement his housing project. So, gi-immerse niyang self into local housing and building his C&P homes. So, mo ni siya ang Camellia Homes. Also, he put Capital Bank para ma-complement ang iyang housing projects. So, because of this, nahimo siyang this ranked more millions for him. Then, he proceeded to win a seat in Congress and later became the Speaker of the House of the Representatives. And today, he is now the Senador of the Philippines. So, as we all know, kay nahimo man siyang Senador, si Manny Villar, or nahimo sad siyang Speaker of the House. So, that's all for the part of Manny Villar. So next, we have Socorro Coring Ramos. When we think buying of books, National Bookstore comes to our mind. So, di ba, if mga tutag mga mall, makakita tag National Bookstore, mosulod man kita dayon, mapalita dito mga school supplies and mga books like Wattpad, mayon ana. So, si Socorro Coring Ramos, the matriarch of the National Bookstore, siya ang matriarch sa kana nga store. Coring came from a poor family. Her mother was widowed and raised her and 5 other siblings all by herself. So si Coring na siya ay 5 other siblings nga ang nagbuhira nila is ilahang mama kay ilahang papa is namatay na. Her grandmother had a stall in the market and sold bananas, vinegar, and wooden shoes. This is where Coring had learned the basic of retail trade. So ang lola ni Coring Ramos kay na ay kanang business sa market. And that's why sa Coring kay naka-learn siya sa mga basic of retail trade. Coring wanted to be a doctor, but her family could not afford college education, so after high school, she went to work as sales girl in a small branch of Goodwill Bookstore. So Coring Ramos dreamed to become a doctor, but sadly, dili man maka-afford ang iyang parents para sa makiskwela siya college. That's why she went to work as a sales girl in a small branch of Goodwill Bookstore. So, Goodwill was owned by the Tan Ramos family, and this was on the ground floor of Pacinteria National. It was here where she met the young Jose Tan Ramos, who later became her husband. So, ang Goodwill Bookstore, kay tag-iya, ang nakatagyan kay Tan Ramos family. Si Jose Tan Ramos nga nabana ni Coring Ramos is anak siya sa tag-iya sa Goodwill Bookstore. Nagkaila sila ni Coring kay si Coring Ramos man kay naman siya work dito as a sales girl. That's why they met and became her husband. Coring later took over the branch from the family name and renamed it National Bookstore. National Bookstore named after the Pacinteria. The store was just a corner rented space inside a big haberdashery shop. So after pila ka years kay si Coring na ang took over sa branch sa ilang family and iyang giilisan ang name ang Goodwill og National Bookstore. So ang store kay makita siya sa corner rented space inside a big haberdashery shop. Coring was a tireless boss, a tendera with only a counter, bookshelf, and faith. So si Coring kay siya ang tireless boss, di siya kapuyan mahimong boss. A tendera with only a counter and a bookshelf and faith. So mora dyan na ang iyahang dala permis ni Coring sa iyang self if mamaligya siya sa National Bookstore. Coring does not believe in retirement and acknowledge that hard work is important. So dili siya mo tuo anang mo retire na og work kay according to her, hard work is important. So the story of Coring Ramos tells us the entrepreneurial qualities of women and their instinct and penchant for details. Her story proves that entrepreneurship is not a domain of men but for everyone. So, dili ra kay pang lalaki ang entrepreneur, ang mamahimong entrepreneur, but it can be a girl, a boy, or unsa pa ang imuhang gender. Entrepreneur